Okay, well, I'm going to save you a little bit of the fluffery. She did an amazing intro. It was really good. I knew it was long. I seen a clip of this, and I play all in a little different. They don't, as far as what I've seen, give you some grammatics like this, but we're going to use them a little bit here in Solomon's Temple. Right? We're going to be E2 at the manor, generally doing what I just got done doing. Get up here. With multi-domain battlefield, which is generally what she's doing when she's talking about the 10% at the top, but we have to make the argument, is equities better than cash on hand, or deliberating that through the crew metrics of Mecca here to really be able to discern whether it's the right variable of 10% at the bottom covers 90%. Usually it's the rule of 80. You cover high and low on 40, about left and right. To leave the far 10 and the far 10 on the one way or the other, and totally one way or the other off of the number. But when you're getting in there and you're just running through one of these timelines like this about what multi-domain battlefield is, this stuff kind of stop at 45 in a hurry about Tats tablets and being Heisenberg inside of there, coming up salty, or some black lantern about the market feet area under the probability of how certain institutionals come around about hit the damn heads, right? You know, you're gonna tear it up about this puzzle. That's when you get to the Tats tablets over here, some general different models.
So on the x-axis, the 0 is if you're at the very bottom end of the income spectrum. 100% you're at the top end.
Right,
and then the blue line is
like
how much income or family household wealth you had in 1963,
and
almost 50 years ago.
The lot as well.
And the yellow line shows how much wealth you have today. So if you were in the top 1%, your household wealth was on average $2 million 50 years
really,
ago.
You can't only go to
Today
zero,
it's about $10 million or a 5x growth. And if you were in the bottom 50th percentile, you haven't seen your household income
generally probability to float off into as far as
and so you might be asking, okay, why is this the case? Is it that wealthy people are making more in salary? I would say while there are some salary differentials, the main driver is asset appreciation.
For the kids through college,
assets. When I say assets, it means that pretty liberally. It can mean
hit
stocks,
it one more time,
it can mean
because
housing,
about 18
it can
years,
mean small
18,
businesses, direct
36,
investments. But all of that I'm going to group together as
70,
investments in assets.
82 or something like that. You
and
get
so you
that
can
third
see this
run,
is a really simple chart where I took what were the 20-year returns by income as well as assets. And you can see that household income has not appreciated much in the last 20 years. Whereas the S&P 500,
they'll
as well as if you
homogenize
owned equity in your home, you'd see an increase in your value of over 100%.
Again,
you want to see something even crazier?
My model of
you get leverage on your home equity, which is something that most of you, some of you might get leverage against your equity, so you mess with the stock market, but most of you aren't.
So
you
if
can
you
actually
understand
lever
it
up
like
your home
this,
equity, right?
hopefully
And
you
so
just don't see
you can
me
take
going
out
down
debt
there
that's
saying,
cheap because
we'll
it's
see all
backed
that
and
white
guaranteed by
picket
the
fence,
government.
Space Marine that you're
80%
kicking in the
leverage
chest
at what
because
has been
then they
almost
can't even
3%
retire for
cost
the
of capital.
subsidies without turning
No one
into
else
China.
can get that sort of
As
cost
far
of
as
capital
what
at that
you
sort of
need,
leverage.
not just necessarily China,
You're forced to
but what you
amortize
need at the
to build up
military
savings
level
in the
to
property
sustain
and a house
stability
has dual
before
utility.
eventually they get dropped or contracts turn over or something like that happens, and it's nonsensical garbage falls out.
And so the takeaway has to be those who own assets are more likely to have a higher net worth. And so this is a chart that I stole from the New York Times, so credit goes to them. But if you look on the left-hand side, the blue bars, all of the bars kind of sum up to 100% going across. So the blue bars is the percent of families, so bottom 50 percentile of income earners, 50%, 50 to 80th percentile, 30%, so on. And what this is to say is that the bottom 50% of families and households
obstacles and
own
things that you'll have to
1% of
traverse
overall equities in the
while
market.
jumping
And
Skull
when you look
Mountain
at
like
directly
that,
held
Skull
stocks,
Planet, and
so
Skull
stocks in the
freaking
stock
universe.
market, they own 0%. Right? And if you look at the top 1% of income earners, they own 38% of overall equities, which includes like retirement accounts and everything. Remember, it's that big asset class. And they own 51% of all directly held stocks.
I mean, some people do talking.
So if you ask why are the rich getting richer, it is because they own assets compound over time. There's also a ton of tax benefits around owning assets, long-term capital gains, which I'm sure you all know. Another way to look at this, which I think is really interesting, is your net worth by renter versus homeowner.
What the most sustainable models on that are, given gravity's limitations of probability.
The net worth of a renter. This is all census data. It's all publicly available. I'm happy to share it.
This number into that one on that
and
number
I think what
about
is
this
so interesting here is that I'm not saying the answer is
Project
homeownership.
Montauk is walking apart.
You want to invest in crypto? Great. You want to put your money into the S&P 500? Even better. However, the majority of Americans, as you just saw on this slide, don't invest in equities as much, right? It's just hard to conceptualize, whereas a house is actually pretty easy to conceptualize. And because the debt amortizes, you're forced to save over time. It's highly illiquid. It's hard to take your money out of it. It is what makes a great investment. And so when you look at why this chart is so high, it's not because homeowners are saving a tremendous amount more, right? It's they're putting money into the equity of the home. They're being forced to in their payments.
Tell them a story about Feed the Machine.
So despite the benefits of home ownership, it is starting to become fundamentally inaccessible. So this is a chart, really simple, of average home prices. There's a bunch of different ways different sources you can measure home prices, but you can see that at the bottom of the recession, which was actually 2012 for home prices, the average home price in America was $163,000. And that today it's closer to $338,000. That's a 200% increase in 10 years. At the same time, real median income has only increased from about $57,000 to $67,000.
Your own.
So what has caused prices for homes to increase so dramatically? I'm pretty sure that none of this is new news. Y'all have been seeing how much home prices have risen. For those of you who have bought while interest rates were still 3%, good on you, because that is probably the lowest they're going to be in a really long time.
Yay or no, we're in superposition of relative and drop in the paradox.
From 2000 to 2008, we were building on average 1.5 million homes a year, not billion. 1.5 million homes a year, and that equated to roughly 4 to 5 months of inventory.
This graph.
Months of inventory mean that if there were no more homes that were put on the market, how long would it take to sell all those homes? 4 to 5 months. And that's generally considered a balanced real estate market.
Training hands on how to fix the car,
then what happened?
or how the orientation of the fastest book works.
There was a mass number of foreclosures.
You can only have so many numbers to offset differentials.
And all of a sudden, you could buy an existing home that was going into foreclosure for $163,000. And so builders who had to pay for labor,
and you would watch this thing start to rip away.
To actually build a house,
you would probably make big improvements without making too many radical things, because you pulled out and named a bunch of them.
Right? And so if you can sit there and you're like, I can only build a house for $200,000, which means I have to sell it for more than $200,000, well, I can't compete with existing foreclosure inventory. So home builders stopped building. They went from building 1.5 million a year down to about 750,000 homes a year.
Note coming at you this morning.
Remember, Lord over here, the BA to the BAR, so Pete up top there, and me climbing into the military, or anybody else's
I know the other day
multi-domain battlefield team, or MTF, or SCP, GOI, GOC.
Whatever he is there. No offense, I'm just not exactly sure of the
position.
A year after that. And it stayed like that until about 2015. And at that point, a lot of the